Hey, what's going on? Chris Altamirano here, and welcome back to the 90 Days No Alcohol Challenge. If you have no idea who I am, go check the previous videos. You can see exactly why I started this 90 Days No Alcohol Challenge. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back and investing your time and checking out these videos. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, we made it 7 weeks. Again, not a whole lot's changed. One thing that did change that has nothing to do with alcohol was I decided that this last week I would try meal prepping, and I meal prepped and I did potatoes, which I normally don't ever do, and this week I just ended up with a big old gut, and literally nothing else changed other than I smashed a bunch of cookies. But I don't think that should make a big difference. So I did lay off the ice cream a little bit. If you've known the previous videos, I love ice cream. But yeah, so I'm probably not gonna do potatoes as much as I used to. But if you're a fitness expert, hit me up in the comments below and give me some pointers and stuff. The boy's trying to lean out. But yeah, it's super crazy that today is 7 weeks. I remember the first week just thinking, man, like, how am I gonna do this? I couldn't see my life without it. And then I got to thinking after I actually spent some time with my dad today, and we had a really cool conversation, just some back and forth dialogue. Usually dad tries to do a lot of lectures and using a lot of analogies. And today it was just really cool. It was a cool conversation, and it just so happens that if you are a part of the Catholic religion, or you know anybody that is a part of it, maybe it's like this in other religions too, I have no idea, but in the Catholic religion, we have what's called Lent, or your 40 days and 40 nights. And so my dad, usually what he'll do is he'll give up red meats, and he'll give up like a sweet or something, or sometimes it'll be alcohol. So this year he gave up alcohol for these 40 days. So red meats and along with alcohol. So I think he's still gonna drink soda. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But yeah, so he does this thing, 40 days, 40 nights. And it was crazy that he's actually doing this, because then it opened up the conversation for me to actually tell him, hey dad, like, I'm 7 weeks sober today. It's crazy, I gotta go make my video right now. He's like, oh, congratulations, son. And then it led to him telling me a story that I actually didn't know, but it was around when I was 5 or 6 years old. My dad, my mom needed a car. My mom, I guess, was driving this beat up old gray Dodge Stratus. I had no idea. I don't even remember the car. But apparently they went to the lot. We have a young family at the time, so they're gonna go get a minivan. And apparently my dad had been he got like one of these old big Folgers coffee cans, and he like put a ton of duct tape around it for some reason, and I guess he labeled it poison, so like nobody would touch it. But what he would do is he would take his paycheck. He was making like $700 a week at the time. He would give my mom like a majority of it, like $550 for like bills or for food or whatever, or to save it. And then he would take $20 for himself to feed himself and get himself gas. This is back when gas was a little cheaper. And he would actually put the rest of it away. He would just like throw in at every time, like that extra $100 or $120. He would just throw it in the Folgers can, right? And he would hide it. And so the story goes that they went to the Chevy lot, and they ended up making a check out for $5,000 as like a down payment and like a few months up front for the van. And they get back home, my mom's super pumped about it, and she's just like, hey, you know we can't afford this, right? And my dad's like, don't worry about it. I want you to go in the garage and grab the can that says poison, obviously. So she's like, what? So she grabs the can, brings it back. When they open it, my dad says that because he had stopped drinking for so long, he had actually managed to save about $16,000 or $17,000 within, guess what the year is? 7 years. So it's just, I thought it was ironic how I tell my dad this story. This is my 7th week of sobriety. My dad actually went sober for 7 years. And the reasoning behind why he decided to go sober was he realized, like, man, like, it's kind of like the same realizations that I'm having now too. I think at the time he was like 27 or 28, and so I'm 29. And I'm pretty sure that he did it because he realized the same things, that he didn't have any momentum. And it's one of those things, like when you're drinking, you're gonna go out with your friends here and there. You'll grab a beer here, you grab a beer there. Oh, if your friend didn't have any money, you're gonna take care of them on this round. Oh, just get me next time, bro. Or you end up ordering a little more fancier food. So just from like food and drinking alone, I mean, over the course of 7 years, he saved $17,000, which was then able to be allocated towards the purchase of a van, which was a household item, a necessity at that time that we needed. It's crazy because I never knew that story, so it was really cool. And I actually used to work at Pizza Hut, and I was actually a delivery driver, and I used that van, you know, years down the line when I was like 19 or 20. But that's a different story for a different time. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that's definitely one thing that I've noticed too these past 7 weeks is that you'll definitely save a lot of money by not going out and boozing. You'll save a ton of money. I mean, because those beers add up. It's like $7. I mean, I think in 1 month, I think I spent on me and my boy at the time, I'm pretty sure collectively, I spent like $9 grand just eating out and drinking. And the majority of the eating wasn't like food like we needed. It was just, oh, we drank, we got a little tossed up, so we're gonna order the platter. Oh, I don't need that, you know, New York steak, but it looks hella bomb and I have the money in the bank, so like, yeah, dude, let's blow it, whatever. And I look back now and I'm like, dude, I probably spent easily 25 G's on just drinking and eating, easily. Like that's just easy, no question. So hearing my dad share this story with me it's kind of like a, I don't know if the word's correct, revelation, but it's kind of an awakening to see like, wow, like just how much you spend. And it was just really interesting to hear that story because it's exactly what I've been going through as of late. I'm not spending any money going out. I have created a new habit. I've replaced it with just like, again, I'm buying coffee and cookies and freaking ice cream, but obviously not as frequently, and they don't cost as much, but still not good habits. But I would say better habits than the drinking habit. That's it for the week 7 check-in. I'm gonna make the video for you guys next week. As always, if you got any value from this, or if you wanna share in the comments below what you've experienced when you've gotten this far in your sobriety journey, feel free to leave me in the comment section below. But as always, thank you for your time. My name is Altamirano. Like this video, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you guys can get notifications when I post next week's video. And as always, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.